I actually am not kidding. I have goosebumps and I didn't even watch the rest of the seasons. If you've been on the internet recently, then you probably know the hit TV show Severance. Everyone I know has been talking about the show, but unfortunately for me, I didn't have Apple TV and I didn't have any friends that were willing to share their accounts with me. So I have been dying to watch this show, but I finally got my hands on an Apple TV account that I purchased for myself, and I swear to God I'm not using it off of somebody else. I'm gonna watch this show that everyone's been raving about, but only watching the first episode of season 1 and the last episode of season 1. To be clear, I first saw this video idea from Dylan is in Trouble, who has a big first and last video series, and I've been dying to find a show to watch this with, and I figured what would be better than Severance. On that lovely note, I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you do, please be sure to like and subscribe. So before we get super into this, I figured I should probably share what I know about the show with you guys. Basically what I know is that there is a company where employees are severed. Their work lives are completely separate from their personal lives. So everything they do at work, they remember at work, and everything they do at home, they remember at home. There's no overlap. And then somebody also told me something about watch out for the colors blue and red, but I have no clue what that means. So let's just start this episode and see how confused we get by skipping to the last episode after we finish it. I'm very excited.
Who are you?
Okay, one thing I'm gonna let you guys know right away is I am so bad at symbolism in TV shows and movies. So if this is a show that's full of it, I'm probably gonna miss so many references and then be even more confused than I'm gonna be when at the end of it than I normally would.
Who's speaking?
So my best guess right now is that this is a new employee. This must be like the onboarding process of a new employee at the Severance company. This is gonna, I need to dial in. I need to lock in.
Which state or territory, please?
I don't know.
Okay, so they literally do not know a single thing about themselves. This guy sucks. The guy doing the interview, it's like he's just reading from like an orientation script, and she's like, "Hey, what's going on?" Just straight up ignoring her. I wonder if this is like the head of like the Severance stuff. And he's like, these questions are to make sure they're properly severed. Like however they sever them has successfully worked.
That's a perfect score.
That might have been the easiest test I've ever seen then. Wait, I just realized, is he sitting outside of his place of employment? That's the most relatable thing ever. Just sitting in your car, bawling your eyes out like, oh, I don't want to go to work. I'm sure his is more of an in-depth reason than that, but I've been there, brother. Okay, keep our eyes on the symmetry. I would say pretty symmetrical. Not perfect, pretty symmetrical. Okay, we'll keep an eye out. Symmetry, that is the thing. We'll keep our eyes peeled for that.
Are you ready for Mr. Scout?
So this is Mr. Scout, also known as Adam Scott. And I'm pretty sure that was that was him in the doorway with the chick in the room. So he's the one that's interviewing. He's not giving off like head of company vibes, so I think I was way off with that one.
Hey, Judd.
It was 9:04 a.m. I'm keeping track of all this stuff. Okay, whoa. Okay, the time was still the same. That means this was like not instantaneous, but it was like a normal time. I'm focusing on the clock. So my guess, upbeat music just shifted upwards. He kind of looked like he lightened, like his shoulders and everything kind of relaxed. I think he is now in his work mode. Okay, whoa. This is the longest hallway I've ever seen in my entire life. And it's like the identical hallway the whole way through. What is happening? He just threw on his tissues because he was like, I don't need these. But he was clearly, like, he's sniffling now. So he's clearly sick. So, like, he doesn't even, this is really cool, actually, because, like, he doesn't even realize he's sick. I was about to say, I think this would be kind of sick, just to only work at work and then only home at home. In my mind, I was like, oh, that actually doesn't sound too bad. But now I'm like, oh, he doesn't even, like, realize he's sick. I'm sure there's no way this company will manipulate them and abuse them in any way at all. So this is great. That was the most insane corridor I have ever seen. That was ridiculous. It's now 9:10, so it's been 6 minutes. There's like a clock in almost every shot. Time is going to be important somehow. it's gonna be like they're losing months of their lives to, I don't know, something crazy. It's gonna be like they've been working for 1 month and nobody's seen these people in forever. Now I'm getting a little too ambitious with it. I'm trying to make crazy predictions right at the start. So if it does happen, I sound so intelligent.
8 reasons, chief among them the latent condescension.
And it's confusing.
Okay, wait, what do? They just sift through numbers? Okay.
Like,
Good morning, macro data refinement.
Hi, Mr. Milchek.
Macro data refinement. That sounds so made up. There's no way that's even remotely a real thing. I'm not going to Google anything because I don't want to Google if macro data refinement's a real thing because I'm worried it's not a real thing and it's just going to be a bunch of different theories about the show. So I'm actually not going to Google anything. Okay, wait. So is Mark in trouble maybe for... The interview was kind of weird. We kind of were left off on a weird note on the interview.
I have Mark S. at my desk.
Oh, okay, wait. So Mark S. is Mr. Scout. Like, it makes sense. It was just weird because they were always like, hey, Mr. Scout. Yeah, Mr. Scout. And now they're like, hi, Mark S. Or is it Marcus?
I said, PD is no longer with this company.
PD is absolutely dead. He must have found out something and they probably killed him. And now they're like, oh my gosh, he's fired. And then, oh my gosh, these people, they can't hang out outside of work probably because they probably don't know who their coworkers are. Okay, hold up.
Oh, a handshake is available upon request.
thank you, may I have a handshake?
What the fuck was that?
Oh, and thank you to the board as well.
The board won't be contributing to this meeting vocally.
I guarantee. This is a GQ guarantee. The board doesn't exist. That is just plug it in the microphone or whatever that's because that's the same microphone that was on the table. It's a microphone and it's just speaker and it's just nothing. Okay, so we went back and now we're catching up. I understand. We're almost caught up to like what we saw at the start of the TV show.
Who are you?
Oh, and didn't I say it felt like he was reading from a script? This is literally his first time and he's literally reading from a script. Okay, this makes so much sense now. This is hilarious. Also, I swear to God, the green and yellow carpet is lots of the carpets everywhere. They probably mean something. I'm just probably too stupid to realize what it is.
To start, imagine yourself as a seesaw. Ow! Fuck! That locks from out there. Take a beat.
He has like an injury. I wonder how that's gonna work. This is gonna be one of those shows where it's just like, I don't even understand. I think I figured it out. So she is leaving to her perspective because that's the severed threshold. Oh my gosh, I'm so big brain. She leaves as, let's call it worker Helly. Personal life Helly is either being forced back in or she wants the job. So she goes back in. But to worker Helly, it's instantaneous because she leaves and then, yeah, because oh my gosh. Okay, so that's why from her perspective, it was just like an infinite carousel.
Do I have a family?
You'll never know.
And I have no choice.
Well, every time you find yourself here, it's because you chose to come back.
Yeah, I'm sensing some slight moral quandaries with this one, guys. Oh, yeah, like he doesn't even know he got a promotion today. Yeah, there's definitely some ethical issues I'm sensing here. What I wonder, like, okay, macro data refinement must be something crazy if they're like getting their memories pretty much wiped from it. Like I like it's just numbers on a screen. I don't understand why they're hiding that, which I guess is probably the point. But still, dear Mark, while carrying boxes in a room today, you slipped on an overhead projector slide and sustained a minor blow to the temple. No, he got beamed with a microphone. Oh my gosh. At least you got a VIP gift card, but that's crazy. So like they literally, this is just proving the company is lying to them all the time. Surprisingly, in the TV show about this company and these characters, the company is really suspicious because they're undergoing this crazy procedure to their employees.
Hey!
Sorry.
Maybe keep your eyes on the icy road.
They don't even know each other. Okay, I was right. You don't know. The workers don't know personalers. They don't know their worker, like the personal. Oh my gosh, this is so confusing. The personal people don't know their worker selves, co-workers, which is interesting. But she was looking, she had a nice bouquet of roses. She was wearing nice clothes. I'm excited to find out more about her because his life looks depressing. He was sitting in the car crying. More symmetry, which I love because I understand it so well. Water tower. The water droplets on their key cards. There's water. Like, I don't know. I wonder if they're like, let's think of something outlandish that would make sense for a TV show right now. Like hoarding water.
It was in my space again. Yeah, well, trash comes tomorrow night. Tonight's recycling.
Maybe he's the one losing sense of the days. And all the time's getting a little wacky. That's all I'm saying. There's lots of time focused. He's in a conversation with, I guess, his neighbor about the days being wrong to put out trash when it's probably him that's being wrong.
Hi, Rick.
Rickon, come on, it's Rickon.
Did he say hi, Rick? And then the guy corrected him to his longer name? That's so funny.
That the people actually called it the Great War. Apparently, it would have been a faux pas to have called it World War I.
So are these people dumb and just trying to be smart? Is that the whole shtick here? Am I misunderstanding what he just said? He basically asked, why didn't the people... Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he just ask why the people at the time didn't call it World War I? Dude, it was the first war. The other wars hadn't happened yet, so why would we number them?
No one would have called it World War I because World War II hadn't happened yet.
He said what I said in way less words, and I probably should have relaxed. But thank you, Mark. We're learning about Mark. This is his sister, brother-in-law, dead wife.
The Lumen Man now.
Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, there is a guy.
Hang up. Quickly.
I know I said Pete was dead, but I'm guessing this is him. So clearly Pete just like skipped work and that's why they can't find him anymore. He unsevered himself, has now told Mark that bad stuff is happening at work. Okay, what do I do with this information? I know it's important, but I don't know what to do with it.
Good night, Mrs. Selvig.
Mark?
Show her face. It is
Good people.
Okay, wait. Okay, now this begs the question. Is she severed and they have them all living together? Or is she watching him? Face shift. There it is. I don't think she's severed. We want episode 8. We want episode 9, not 8. We need there to be a recap bad, because if not, I'm going to be in some serious trouble.
Man of science.
Okay, wait, sorry.
He's married to...
I was like, whoa, this took a turn. Wrong show.
I will never forget any of you, even though sitting here right now I am.
Wait, Christopher Walken's in this? Okay.
Kelly R. attempted suicide 3 weeks ago. How could you not tell us?
What? Hell, I missed Helly trying to... Oh, like, that's crazy. Okay. And is she getting fired?
What?
Did I just start an episode where all three of them is it saying get severed the right term, but they're all severed while they're in like their normal lives? Oh, this could be good. I'm like kind of anxious for this right now. It's just kind of insane.
I said, are you all right?
Cause so now he knows that that's his boss. Cause I'm guessing it'd be weird if he knew she was his boss and they were hanging out outside of work, I feel like. Okay, so the old guy's just painting weird things. That looked like the hallway in the recap, but I don't know anything about that hallway, so that's creepy. So she's looking luxurious. I think I had the guess right on the money about her being wealthy.
How many of those have you had?
Just this one.
Good. We need you nimble.
Was that not the lady that was holding the pictures of Helly? Like, oh, she tried to kill herself.
Gabby, this is Helena Egan. So good to finally meet you.
She's in the middle of something with like, it looks like Lumen people, I feel like. Is that not Lumen behind them? I think I can confidently say that was the most confusing intro I've ever watched in my entire life.
This better be working, assholes.
Oh, so this must be the machine they talked about in the recap about how like there's this machine and so that's how they're able to be like in their severed forms, for lack of a better term, in the outside world. And so that's why there's only the 3 of them, because this guy is activating the machine and then these 3 are being active, like it's activating on them. Okay. I think I'm caught up. I think I didn't miss anything important.
How's our baby?
That's his sister. He doesn't know that. But so he's trying to figure out who she is. And to him, it kind of feels like that's his wife. Not in a weird way. I think this is how he feels. I'm just explaining how I think he feels. And so I think he's going to have to find out that that's his sister. And then he's going to share a bunch of stuff with her about what's going on.
I have some sores on the back of my head from my bird.
Sores on the back of your head from your bird? What is wrong with you?
Okay, let's talk at the first reflection break.
Oh, dude, just spit it out. Like, this is more important than, is this the book reading? Is that what they're doing right now? Like, because everyone's talking about the book? Just spit it out rather than wait. Like, you don't know how much, you don't know how much time you have.
Wow, 3 kids.
Couldn't have done it without a little help. I mean, the idea that people would want to outlaw Severance.
Is she implying she was severed for her baby's births? I can't tell if that's really immoral or like really good for the birthing process, but obviously I know nothing about it, so we're just gonna stop talking.
Let's change some minds.
Is Helly like, is she actually like the head of the company? Maybe she's not the CEO of the company, I guess. Maybe she's more just like because the guy was like, let's change some minds. Maybe she's more just like, almost like a figurehead showing the severance procedure, which is why it's kind of, if I'm right, that would explain why it's so funny that her worker self is so like rambunctious in the first episode, and she's like fighting it the whole time, and she tried to kill herself, so clearly she's unhappy. Okay, wait, I'm actually kind of piecing this together.
Okay, thanks, Miss Cobell.
Does she know he's like severed now? Is that what just happened? Like, did she figure it out somehow? I'm kind of confused. Is probably what I could summarize this entire YouTube video as. I got no clue what's going on.
The workers are our family. I thought that meant I had a few 100,000 literal brothers and sisters scattered.
So she is like, she's part of the family that runs this? Like, don't get me wrong. This is mind-blowing to find out that she is like literally the CEO of the company pretty much. But like, what do they do with this information? Because presumably at some point they're going to go back to their personal selves right now. And then their worker selves are still going to be their worker selves. But the worker selves are just going to have all the information and talk to each other about it. Like, what can they do with it? I just don't understand like what they do now that they have the information.
Greetings. I'm not here right.
Oh yeah, she definitely knows.
What that innie tried to do.
Wait, did he say what that innie tried to do to you? Is it innie and outie like belly buttons? That's probably way better than worker and personal. Innie and outie, like a belly button. I got it.
I could be sorry.
I am missing some of the emotional impact of this episode, and I apologize to everyone who worked hard on the show. I'm sure this is like, all the diehard fans are like, holy shit. I mean, I shouldn't say diehard, I'm sure just people that watch the show.
I was a teacher?
A professor. You try to go back to teaching
I don't know why, but this is like really sad. Like, you don't even know your wife's dead. You don't even know what your other job was. You don't know what your passions are. You don't know what you like. You don't know what you don't like. This is sad.
No, you're in there, Dylan. Open the door!
Fuck you, Mr. Milchick!
Is Dylan actually the GOAT? Hold up. I kind of wasn't liking his vibe episode 1, but now I'm like, okay, Dylan, damn, character growth. We like that.
My boss from Lumen, Ms. Cobell, she's at this party.
And she works at Lumen?
Yeah, she's my boss.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Okay, don't get me wrong. Okay, I'm not me defending Lumen here, but like, just because you work at Lumen doesn't automatically make you a bad person. Don't get me wrong. I'd be very concerned about giving some crazy person my baby, but I guess it's more the fact she lied to you the entire time, and then you gave her your baby. Okay, never mind. I retract my statement.
I gave her the baby and she left!
She left?
Oh, she actually kidnapped the baby. Okay, wow. Okay, she's nuts.
Oh, thank God.
Yay, the baby's safe. So she left the baby and then left? Okay. Must not have been that urgent then.
I'm the one who found her!
Yo, I hate that guy. That guy sucks. Go talk about how World War I was called the Great War again, you idiot.
Gentlemen, our guest of honor, Helena Egan.
Just show me what the picture is. I can't. I don't know who that is. That looked like it was supposed to be a huge reveal. I don't know. I mean, I know it's his wife.
She's alive!
Oh, no way. That was, okay. I actually am not kidding. I have goosebumps and I didn't even watch the rest of the seasons. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. Holy smokes. I honestly don't even know what to say. That episode was like, as just a standalone episode, I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. I can't imagine any Mark must know Gemma, his wife. She must be down there somewhere, and they must be doing weird stuff, and they're actually torturing them. Oh my gosh, I missed a lot. Maybe that's why she tried to kill herself, because to her, she's in like an infinite loop of torture. Okay, wow, that was amazing. I don't really know how to end this. I don't have any predictions. I just enjoyed it. I don't know what to tell you. I'm definitely I should probably spend some time now and rewatch everything, but like everything this time. That was really great last episode. Seems like a very well-made show, so I'm very excited to explore that. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Apologies for being so confused and not appreciating probably any of it and missing probably so many things. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you do, again, please be sure to like and subscribe. It does really mean a lot. Peace.
A message from the Government of Canada.